Saitech. Now welcome back to my channel Saitech. In today's we'll try to do the epic comparison between all of these 5 smartphones by using the CPU throttling application. So yes friends, I'm going to run the CPU throttling application in all of these 5 smartphones which I got right now. So let's see which phone will be having the better kind of throttling management. That is what I'm going to check. And one more quick note, I'll be definitely checking the temperatures during this time. So make sure to watch till end of the video friends, so you'll get to know clearly what is the interesting results, what is going on, which processor is kind of really heat. That is what I'm going to concentrate mainly. And one more quick update, I did receive the recently software updates in these 3 smartphones, which is iQOO Z3, Realme X1 Max, iQOO 7. Even in the OnePlus Nord as well, I just got the OnePlus Nord update as well, I think 2 days back on this mobile phone. And in case if you enjoy this kind of epic comparison, make sure to hit that like and don't forget to check the playlist of the epic comparison friends for the new users who are coming. And there's plenty of videos which are uploaded before, as you can see friends. So the main reason why I'm really excited to this video is particularly because of the software updates which I have received. The one which is received in the Realme X1 Max mainly is not that good because it has got a lot of bugs and issues which recently a lot of users did complain under this video. So make sure to check the comments under this video friends. That is the main reason I'm really excited to see how well the temperatures will be performing in this testing. I'll try to use the same testing in all the phones. Let me try to first change this live wallpapers into the normal wallpapers. So if you want to download, you can check the links in description. So I did change the live wallpapers into the normal wallpapers, which a lot of users they did ask me to do that when I'm trying to do the CPU throttling test. And as you can see, all the background applications are completely clean in all the 5 smartphones, you can see friends. So this is going to be really interesting things because the Snapdragon 750G starting from the OnePlus Nord, Snapdragon 768 and Dimensity 1200, and these 2 smartphones with the Snapdragon 870 chipset. So let's see friends which phone will be having better kind of temperatures management and the throttling management. That is what I'm going to check. Let me try to quickly put all the phones in the aeroplane mode, and all the 5 phones are completely in the airplane mode. And one more quick note, sorry friends, I was unable to charge all the 5 smartphones to the 100% because there is a small power cut which has happened. That is the reason few smartphones they are not 100% charged, so sorry for that friends. Let me just show you the battery percentage, 92% in the OnePlus Nord, and the iQOO Z3 is about 86%, in the Realme X1 Max is about 46%, and the iQOO 7 is about 56% as you can see, and the M1 NX is about 92% finally. So let's see friends which phone will be draining how much kind of percentage. Let me try to write in the paper. So this is a small paper which I'm trying to write just as a reminder. So once after the finish we can actually discuss the battery percentage, how much it got decreased. Even and I'll try to write down the temperatures as well, which phone has got the highest temperature. That is what I am going to check. Let me try to keep the paper aside, and first let me try to show you exactly what kind of refresh rate I'm trying to use. As you can clearly see friends, I'm trying to use all the phones to the maximum refresh rate. So 90 Hz, 120 Hz, 120 Hz, 120 Hz and the 120 Hz. So you can see clearly all the 5 smartphones are completely set to the 120 Hz only during this time of testing. And one more quick note, I'm trying to keep the brightness also to the 70% in all the 5 smartphones. As you can clearly see here friends, 70%. In the iQOO 7 device, it looks kind of really high in the 70%. This is 100% and 90, 80, and I think this should be kind of 70% in this iQOO 7 device. Let me try to open the CPU throttling, and in all the 5 smartphones I'm trying to use the same kind of settings. As you can clearly see friends, same settings I'm trying to use. I'm trying to run the 100 threads for 15 minutes. Yes friends, 15 minutes I'm going to run, and I'll try to check which phone will be having the highest temperature. That is what I'm going to see. Let me try to quickly save it. And one more quick note, I did add the CPU throttling application as a game in their game space and ultra game mode, game center, and in the game turbo as well. All these smartphones I did add into the CPU throttling exactly to the game, because you should know how is your gaming experience if you are trying to play in these smartphones. That is the reason I did add this kind of thing, because a lot of users did ask me to do this kind of CPU throttling test only, because this will be really helpful for the gamers particularly, because anyway while you are playing the game you will be using this kind of option. So let's see what are the performance enhancement can be done. Let me try to start the test. And for this epic comparison, here we got the epic stopwatch as well, which is from the Mi Max 3. Yes friends, I still have the Mi Max 3 with me. I will not leave this device because it's my favorite one. So here's the epic stopwatch which is also ready. Let me try to start the CPU throttling test in one by one device, because it's impossible for me to start it all the phones. Let me try to start one by one. I'm trying to start the stopwatch. Yes. So now all the phones are started the test. As you can clearly see friends, let me try to quickly show you the stopwatch so you know exactly what is the time as well. So this is the time, and now let's check the temperatures. How much my room temperature is completely normal, 32 degrees. As you can see friends, every time in every video I'll not turn on any AC, no cooler will be there in my room. I did not even install. I'm trying to mention before itself. As you can see, my room temperature is 32 only, because I should not impact the gaming or this kind of performance results. That is the reason I did not include any kind of AC or any cooler in my room. Right now, as you can see, friends, the temperatures let's start from the OnePlus Nord CE device in the beginning. 35 degrees, as you can see, 35. So all the maximum we did observe about 35 degrees in this phone. In the iQOO Z3, let's see how much temperatures. 35.2, as you can see when the iQOO Z3 also 35. And let me try to check the back side. 35, that's good. And the Realme X1 Max, 38. Wow, that's good. That's 38 degrees. As you can see, 38 is the highest recorded temperature. Let's see the iQOO 7, how much the temperature can it be there. 36, not bad. 36.4, as you can see, 36.4. So 36. So 35, 35, 38 and 36. Let's see the MI Linux device, how much the temperature can it be there. 35.8, as you can see, friends, 35 as well. 36, sorry. So somewhere around here I did see the 36.2. Somewhere around here I cannot find that option again. So here, as you can see, 36. So 35, 35, 36, 36 and 38. Let me try to write down the readings. So alright friends, these are the readings for the first time testing with the temperatures. So let's see which phone will be actually increasing how much kind of temperatures. And one more quick note. After the software update, one thing I did observe, as you can see friends, if you notice, the throttling is not happening. So before the update, it did happen. And you can see the performance also slightly, I think it may be decreased. I'm not sure. So I'll try to do the separate in-depth video, friends, because so just yesterday only I did update this device, and after that I'm seeing few of the users did mention that there will be they are facing a lot of issues even with the normal usage as well. So this should not be like this before. Before it was complete, the graph used to go down and touch 80% when I'm trying to do, and later it used to increase. But something is weird in this Realme X1 Max. So you can definitely check my other videos in case if you want to know Realme X1 Max CPU throttling SciTech Guru. Just type in the YouTube, you can find my videos. So right now let's see what this monster is up to. So it's decreasing. You can see the performance score is about 3 lakhs. That's fantastic. It did not decrease the score. That is what I'm really worried, friends. After the software updates, some companies they do decrease the performance to maintain the throttling and to decrease the temperatures. So this is how they do it. But the monster, I think they did not try to cool it down. That's fantastic. That's good. No issues. And the MI Linux, well, let's see what is happening. Even with the MI Linux as well, after the MIUI 12.5 update, this is what happened. The performance score decreased. So when I try to use the game turbo, these are what the results I'm getting. So basically, if you try to play the game, the performance will be slightly decreased to maintain the temperatures and to maintain the stability. So this is what some companies they will do, and some people they like it and some people they don't like it, this kind of thing. So if I try to remove the game turbo, then I can get the performance scores higher. So maybe sometimes close to 3 lakhs as well. Yes, I can do that video in case if you're interested. So I'm trying to touch each and every smartphone, friends, here in terms of testing which phone has what kind of thing. And this is my first time doing the testing in the OnePlus Nord CE, which has got the Snapdragon 750G. And the performance scores are really great. 2 lakhs. That's fantastic. So 2 lakhs 20 even for the first 4 minutes of time. And iQOO Z3. So that's really shocking. I'm getting about only 1 lakh 84. This is the Snapdragon 768G, which is present in this phone. 768G, friends, which is quite powerful than the OnePlus Nord C device. But still, I'm getting less performance score. I'm not sure why, because maybe the latest software update, that is what it caused. I think so. So now we are getting close to 5 minutes of time, as you can see, friends. 5 minutes of time we are trying to get close. And make sure to hit that like, friends. Definitely this takes a lot of time and effort in making this kind of lengthy video as possible for you all. And make sure to please use my links to buy the Amazon products, anything. If you're buying, try to use my universal link and do support me at least in that way, friends, please. And definitely I'll plan to buy more and more phones, and I'll be coming with more and more ideas, more and more different things and testings. So right now we are getting close to 5 minutes of time. 5 minutes of time, 39.8, 38.2, 42.4, 41, 38. I'm trying to check the normal, just the basic testing, but later I'll try to test one by one. So 40 degrees, the OnePlus Nord CE increased up to 40 degrees, 40.2, that's 40, as you can see, friends, 40 degrees. And iQOO Z3, let's see, iQOO Z3, 38, not bad, 38. And the back side, 36, as you can see, 36, 37, 38.2, as you can see, friends, 38.2. So 40 and 38. Let's see the heating monster, which is a Realme X1 Max. So 42.2, not bad. So before it used to reach up to 45, but now 42.4. So let's see, after the 10 minutes we'll get to know the more details. And the back side is of 38 and 40 on the back side. So overall friends, 40, 38 and 42. And in the IQ7, let's see what this monster is up to, and 41.8. Even it's trying to get in the lead, I think, in terms of the temperatures to be first, but it's not possible because the Dimensity 1200 is here. So before, this phone used to be the top every time I do this kind of testing. Always the temperature used to be high in this phone, but after the Realme X7 Max has got in my studio, that phone is taking this place, and IQ7 is in the second position right now. So 41 degrees and 41, as you can see friends, 41.8. It's slightly close to 42, but let's check what is the Mi11X is up to. This is a small monster, small, which is silent killer, I would say. So 38 degrees, 39 right now, as you can see, 39 somewhere. I did see the 39, I'm not sure, but I'll try to write down the 38 maybe if I cannot find. So 38 degrees, and the back side is also 38, as you can see friends clearly. 38, that's fantastic. So all the phones which are having the low percentage is the IQ Z3 and the Mi11X device. So both are having 38 degrees, and OnePlus Nord is at 40 degrees, and Realme X7 Max 42, and IQ7 is of 41. And don't forget to check the playlist friends, playlist for the epic comparison. That will be really interesting playlist as well, as you can see here. So you can find so much of in-depth comparison with all the smartphones you cannot find anywhere, so which will be really useful for most of the users. And even recently I started to do this kind of video, which is UI comparison in terms of UI customization, which UI has got better customization. That is what I'm going to compare. So today also I'm planning to upload one video on that particular topic, so stay tuned for that video in case if you're interested. That will be really interesting thing. So right now it's close to 8 minutes of time doing the CPU throttling test, and let's check the temperatures. 42, oh my god, 42.2. OnePlus Nord 2, it's a small but still very heat, and 39 degrees, not bad, and 42.8. Let's see whether it can reach 43 or not. I'm trying to see that spot. Somewhere it should reach, but it's not reaching. Maybe after the software update, maybe, I think so, but I'm not sure. I need to do multiple testings as well. There is another test which is 3D benchmark test that will give you the ultimate results. I'll be doing that test maybe tomorrow friends, if possible. So today is my big day, I would say, definitely, after doing so many testings. So 42.6, 42.6. Oh my god, this monster is trying to take over this place. Realme X7 Max, I think. You can see the performance. You can see the performance, how much the score is actually. So at this moment the performance score is higher in the IQ7 device than any other smartphone right now. If you compare the performance scores, that's really great friends. So 3 lakhs I'm getting right now in this phone, and the second position goes to Mi11X device, 2 lakhs 51, somewhere around 2 lakhs 51 I'm trying to get in the Mi11X device, and third Realme X7 Max, and fourth OnePlus Nord, and the fifth is IQ Z3, as you can see friends clearly. This is something weird. So usually the performance will go down and it won't come up. If it comes up, it will come only a little bit kind of up, but not much. But in the Realme X7 Max, I'm seeing this kind of results friends. It's going down and again it started to come upside. I'm not sure why in the Realme X7 Max particularly. So right now we are getting close to 10 minutes of time exactly, as you can see the stopwatch is going on. Exactly 10 minutes. I'll try to test the temperatures again to see which phone is having what kind of temperatures. So I'm trying to write down all the readings friends. I'm trying to write down in the beginning how it is, in the 5 minutes how it is, and 10 minutes and 15 minutes what is the battery percentage. These are the 5 steps which I'll be doing. So first let's check the OnePlus Nord 41, 42.2, as you can see 42.2, 39.2 and 42.4, 41, 42.8, 39. So now I'll try to check individual phones perfectly. 42.6. Oh my god, that's, I need to write in the decibels as well maybe to check which phone is the winner. 42.6 recorded in this OnePlus Nord. See 41.6. Even the back side is getting a lot of heat. That's really not good. So 41.6 and 42.6. Let me try to write down the readings before I forget this kind of decibel values. So next phone is the IQ Z3. Let's check the Z3 whether it did reach 40 or not. 39. That's good. So 39 degrees, 38. So I'm not getting any kind of 39. 39.2. 39.2 is the highest. I did see that. 39.2. Let me try to write down the reading. And now let's check in the Realme X7 Max. So this is the Realme X7 Max. So let's see what is the highest number. I'm trying to check slowly friends. 42.8. 42.8, as you can see 42.8. So 42.8 is the highest recorded temperature in this phone, and the backside 40 degrees, 41.4, back side, as you can see clearly. So let's see the gloss and matte. Same, both are having same kind of temperature, I think so, gloss and matte. So 42.8 is the highest recorded temperature right now, which we did see. 43.2, oh my god, 43.2 friends. As you can see in this spot, 43.2. So let me try to write down the readings. And IQ7 device, let's see what is happening with the IQ7 device. 42.8, 42.8, 42.8, that is the highest. 42.8, 42.6, 42.8 is only the highest so far received. So 42.8 is our highest value. I did see 41.8 is a backside. As you can see friends, 41.8. So 42.8 is the IQ7 device, and the MLNX device 40.4, 40.4. That's good. Just now it did reach to 40.4. So now we are getting close to 15 minutes of time. With 15 minutes of time, let's see friends what will happen with the temperatures. So right now I'm really worried about the OnePlus Nord CE. This is my first time doing the CPU throttling test in this phone. I did not expect this kind of high temperatures, particularly in this Nord device. So I need to keep an eye on this particular little monster, which is silently heating up a lot. So 42 degrees, and IQ Z3, it's perfectly normal. It's not getting above 40 at all. That's fantastic in terms of the IQ Z3. And at this moment the performance scores, let me just show you the performance scores. So 2,59,000, 2,69,000, which is on the lead, 2,70,000 which is on the lead, the IQ7 device, and second position goes to Mi11X device. That's good. Even it's maintaining 2,51,000 even after a long time, 13 minutes. So third position for the Realme X1 Max, 2,40,000. And even the OnePlus Nord is also doing really good job. As you can see, it's still maintaining about 2 lakhs only. It did not decrease. That's fantastic. And one more thing I forgot, totally forgot friends, sorry for that. And all the 5 smartphones are 8GB RAM variants. So 8GB RAM variant, I totally forgot to mention, my bad. So 8GB RAM variants, all the smartphones which I'm trying to use in this kind of testing. So let's see what will happen with the results. I am really curious to see which phone will be the winner. So we are getting close to the 15 minutes as well, 15 minutes mark. I'll record the temperatures, what will be the final thing, and I'll give you the award as well, which phone has got highest temperatures and which phone has got better performance at the end. So till after 15 minutes, the lead is in the IQ7 device. It's getting kind of close to 3 lakhs. So maybe thanks to its extended RAM capabilities. Without extended RAM also I did couple of testings, even did perform really great. But in this video I did use the extended RAM. So OnePlus Nord, sorry friends, just now it decreased the OnePlus Nord. When I started to say it's doing really great, it decreased to 1,65,000. Suddenly it went down. That's not. So we're getting close to 15 minutes, and let's check the temperatures one by one in the small way. So in the shortcut, let's see. So 41.2, 41.2 degrees, and I think in the IQ Z3 39.2, as you can see friends, and the Realme X1 Max 43.4. Oh my god, 43.6, 43.6. Let me just check the other IQ7 device. 43. IQ7 also reached the 43. That's, as you can see, 43. And Mi11X, I think Mi11X reached to 40. Not bad, 40. As you can see friends, overall the highest was the Realme X1 Max, 43. I think 2 or 6 something, around 43 point above. And second position goes to the IQ7 device in terms of having the highest temperature, 43. And third position goes to OnePlus Nord, which is having close to 42. And fourth position goes to, I think, Mi11X device, and fifth is IQ Z3. So these are the temperatures are there in between all the 5 smartphones. And now it's the time to discuss which phone has got what kind of throttling performance. So OnePlus Nord CE is total up to 85% of its maximum peak performance, and the maximum performance is 229, as you can see friends. That's really great. And the IQ Z3, which has got the performance of maximum up to 2 lakhs only, and 86% of its throttling, as you can see, maximum throttling 86%. And Realme X1 Max, which has got the throttling of 82, and with the maximum peak performance up to 2,75,000, as you can see friends, 2,75,000, and average is 253. And the IQ7, which is maximum is of 3,31,000, and average performance is of 3 lakhs performance. That's fantastic friends. The highest is the lowest is 256 in this IQ7 and MI11X. Wow, I think this is the only one phone which has got completely green. If you notice, so everything has got some kind of yellow kind of color, but this has got completely clean and everything maintained equally. As you can see, the MI11X, what it does is that the performance maybe slightly decrease the number, but the temperatures were maintaining normally, really great, and the performance is also continuously consistent. It's not decreasing and increasing. And battery percentage, I totally forgot, friends, 85%, 81% in the iQOO Z3, and 36% in the Realme X1 Max. 36, as you can see. In the IQ7 it's of 46 and real MI11X is of 87. I'll try to write down the readings and I'll try to show you now. So right now, friends, these are the readings, and where I got is the OnePlus Nord, which has 92% in the beginning, now 85%. So overall 7% is decreased in the OnePlus Nord 7, and in the iQOO Z3 from 86 it decreased to 81, so it decreased by 5. And in the Realme X1 Max from 46 to 36, so overall it decreased by 10. And IQ7 also 56 from 46, as you can see, from 56 to 46. So overall IQ7 also 10. And the MI11X device from 92 to 87, which also decreased, I think, 5. That's fantastic, friends, as you can see. So this is what? So some people, they do complain that MI11X, the performance decreased, but in my opinion, there are two advantages for that. One is you will get the consistent results, so you will get really very cool temperatures, and the battery will not be draining a lot. Even though these both phones are the same kind of Snapdragon 870, but you can see, friends, how the UI optimization is there between these two phones. So this is what some people, they like instant high performance, doesn't matter with the temperatures or anything, and some users, they prefer like this. So it's up to you. So overall, anything can be good, friends, and thank you for watching this video. This is a complete epic comparison between CPU throttling in this all the smartphones, and make sure to comment below what are your thoughts. And final winner is, in terms of the performance wise, IQ7 device. In terms of maintaining the smooth performance all the time, MI11X device. And in terms of maintaining high temperatures of all the 5 smartphones, the winner is a Realme X1 Max. And in terms of maintaining low performance and low temperatures, iQOO Z3. In terms of maintaining everything kind of close to average and with high temperatures, OnePlus Nord CE. So now it's up to you, friends, to decide which phone is the winner. So if you care about the performance, absolutely the IQ7. If you care about the medium performance and with low temperatures and low battery draining, MI11X. If you care about slightly performance and slightly draining battery and slightly high temperatures, then Realme X1 Max. No performance, no temperatures and less battery draining, iQOO Z3. OnePlus Nord C, another thing. So thank you for watching this video, friends, and make sure to check the links in description, and don't forget to like this video and share my videos with your friends. And thank you for watching, and thank you for you all making me to reach that 70k subscribers right now, and really I'm very happy. And thank you for watching. See you in the next video, friends. Until then, stay tuned. Bye. Nord CE.